Well, welcome to August. Yes, third day of August here in 2016. And the first interview of August was Sonia for Bryan Insurance.
Good morning.
And we are discussing the second part of our Pokemon discussion.
Yes, last week we talked about all the different, or some of the different things that have happened as a result of this Pokemon phenomenon. And one thing that some people may not realize is that Pokemon has been around since 1995, and I can do the math easy on that one since we have a son who was born in 1995. That was 21 years ago. And there's been all kinds of, I remember one of our older son collected Pokemon cards, and then they had a Game Boy version, and by then he kind of lost interest. But so it's been around for a long time. But as we know, what's going on now, the Pokemon Go app that people are playing, and even if you don't know about it or you don't play, you've probably seen people in action. And there's the Insurance Information Institute has actually issued an article of the three different types of insurance that you probably need if you're going to play Pokemon. And as a quote from the Institute's vice president, we think it's great that people are getting outside and enjoying Pokemon Go, but it's important to be aware of your surroundings and be sure you're adequately protected against risk.
Now, what kind of risk are they wanting to discuss?
Well, there's three types of insurance that you should consider if you play Pokemon Go, or if you don't play Pokemon Go, you need these insurance too. But the first one is homeowners or renters insurance. Homeowners, of course, is if you own a home. Renter is if you lease or rent an apartment or a home. While you're out there going after those Pokemonsters, if you have renters or homeowners insurance, you need to rest assured that your stuff is covered if thieves break into your house. And even if they steal your mobile phone, if you have cell phone insurance, it's covered, but it's not going to reimburse you for your lost Pokemon, unfortunately. Also, if you accidentally trample somebody's flower bed while you're on the trail of one of those Pokemons, and a lot of times your insurance, your renters and homeowners insurance, has coverage for damage that you cause to other people's properties. So that's important to know, that if you cause injury or damage to somebody, your policy may very well protect you. And then another thing that's really important is when you're not using that cell phone to play Pokemon, use it to take pictures of your things that you have in your house, or have some kind of permanent record of the things that you have in your house. And the reason for that is if you do have a theft or a fire, sometimes it's hard to remember all the things you have. But if you have pictures, or if you have a list put somewhere safe, then that'll be a good way to remember if you do have a claim that you need to file. So that's the number one thing, is homeowners or renters insurance.
And what's the second type of insurance?
Well, the second type is motor vehicle insurance, automobile insurance. Heaven forbid that you're hit while running down a Pokemon. Depending on who's at fault and also the state you're in, you may be able to file a claim against the driver's auto liability insurance policy. I would like to say, please don't run out in front of a car while you're playing Pokemon. But do know that if you are hurt, or if you hurt someone else, you definitely want to have automobile insurance.
And the third kind?
The third kind is something that we've talked about before, but I can't talk about enough, and it's identity theft and cybercrime. And the game's called Pokemon Go, but it's really your data that's in play. And if thieves do break in and take your phone, the insurance, like I said, they might cover the phone or the computer, whatever they take, but it's not going to cover if they steal your identity and use your identity to make purchases and cause your credit to be messed up. So it's really, really important that you have identity theft coverage. It might be covered under your homeowners. It might not. You might need to buy a separate policy, but that's the third thing, is to make sure that your data is covered.
So, even though Pokemon Go is very popular, you're still opening yourself up to a lot of possibilities of damage, danger, personal damage, personal danger, liability as far as losing your identity. There's lots of things out there that you need to think about and the risk of going along with a game like this.
Sure. And, of course, it's a little bit tongue in cheek because obviously you have these exposures whether you play Pokemon or not. But it's a good way just to make people think that there are some coverages that we all need. I always say that if you walk out of your house every day, then you have a potential liability. Something could happen if you, sometimes even if you just stay in your house. But again, the time to think about this is not after something happens, but before. And that's why you need to have a really trusted insurance agent that you can talk to that can help you talk through some of these things before they happen.
So folks can get a hold of y'all to ask you questions about these things, numbers, websites, all that good stuff.
Well, you can call us, 549-2525. You can come visit us on the second floor of the Sierra Bank Building in downtown Graham, or you can visit us on our website, www.bryanbryans.com.
So give them a call today or go by and see them at 549-2525 or the second floor of the Sierra Bank Building today. Well, thank you again for the great information, and looking forward to what we're going to hear from next week.
Thank you.